Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going on our second toy hunt. Stick around. Alright guys, well, coming along, first and foremost, you look at that background action picture and all I can think about is fly pelican. But anyways, yeah, moving on. Besides that Undertaker, here we got the immortal Hulk Hogan playing his flag guitar. Probably said his prayers and took his vitamins today. But then we got a Big Bubba Rogers as well and a Rose. Big Bubba Rogers again and a Jamal. So, all right, and there we have Bryan Daniels, AEW Unmatched, and I see this guy pretty much everywhere I go. Also got a Dr. Britt Baker right here, pay-per-view limited edition, Double or Nothing. Never seen this, don't know if it's sought after, but they got about 3 to 4 of them right here at this local retailer. Coming to the Shockwave quite often, Vector Prime. Been seeing this Starscream more often as well too, the Cybertron Starscream. So there's that Vector Prime again. Like I said, I've seen him pretty much overly stocked at every retailer I've been to. And there we have a Hot Shot, Sideburn. Wow, I know a lot of people have been looking for both of those guys. So yeah, another Hot Shot. And what do we got back there? Crash Bar. So yeah, some somewhat hot, good-looking figures, some highly sought-after figures, at least right now. And here we have a Metallo. Never seen one of these retail, and I'm thinking they just put out the box because there's about 7 of these, 8 of these out on the shelf. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick one of these up. It's always good to pick up random characters. So I like this guy. Thought about picking up that Batman, just wasn't in the funds today. There we got a Gold Iron Man. Got some more Marvel figures. Got some walkie-talkies back there. Spider-Man. Got a giant Kryptonite Doomsday. And wow, there we got a Reaper Spawn. Got the Riddler up in the front. And let me get a closer look at this Reaper. I'm actually a huge Spawn fan, or at least when it comes to the figures. And wow, thinking about picking that one up as well. Dragon Ball Z, as I've mentioned before, I've been seeing a lot of their stuff out here lately. Like I said, there we got a Vegeta, Super Saiyan Vegeta. I've seen Gohan. I've seen Goku's. Got another Naruto figure down there. I've been running into a lot of Naruto lately too. So let me know, guys. Are they like, is there this thing where they're just pushing a lot of these figures lately, and whoa, legendary Black Lion, and wow, how lucky am I? All the limbs down here on the bottom. I put these in my cart and walked around the store for a couple of minutes and decided to put them back. Wasn't in the budget, but I don't know. Hopefully I don't regret that later. And like I said, there's some more Dragon Ball Z figures and Gohans and Gammas, and it's just, like I said, I don't know, especially this 2-pack right here. I see this thing everywhere. And there's like at least 4 or 5 at every store I've been to. And there's a cool looking Rat King. I like it, just not the scale I collect, and I'm not sure if that's a BST or AXN, but either way, whether it be the best action figure or not, I passed on it. And looking at more Spawn figures, and this is beautiful King Spawn with the minions, and I really thought about putting this in the cart. I'm gonna come back and double back for that, or eventually if I spot them at another retailer, I'll pick them up. But I really want that Spawn. As far as this 3-pack, passed it every time I've seen it, just not into the comic color, so to speak, that black and white or black and color, one neutral color. So, but if anybody's looking for them, just know they are out there. And continuing looking at all these pops, all you pop collectors out there, like I've spoken before, I don't collect these myself, but there's a lot of cool looking pops out there. Yeah, I think I saw an Aretha Franklin in there. Got a giant She-Hulk right here. And I've actually run into this one a couple of times. So I'm wondering if they're pushing that one big time. There she is again on clearance. So I'm assuming they're pushing her out. And wow, we got a Monolith Spawn back here. So awesomeness. Super Bebop and Rocksteady I've been running into quite frequently. I own both of them. Glad I double back. I'm gonna pick up this Mondo Gecko. Do not own him as of now, but now he will be owned. Still passed on the Baxter. And when you understand, like I said, things I had in my cart, I saw this foot guard, and I just, yeah, ended up having to put the Voltron cats back and passing on Kirby and Baxter once again. So now you'll know what ended up back on the shelf and back on my cart as I look at this King Kong. And looking at these dinosaur figures, Gremlins, the Wolf Man, pretty cool for the people that are into the collectings of King Kongs, Godzillas, and whatnot. I myself don't collect, just showing you guys what's out there on shelves right now. And moving on to the TMNT, you got some of the movie turtles going on clearance, which to me is weird because I think they're just repackaged in these blue ones. I think it's just a package refresh because they look like the same figures that were out before. I could be wrong. You guys let me know. Am I right or wrong? But I want to say those are just a repackaged same figures. And here we run into Lucius. And got some Batmans back there in the back. What else do we got here? We got the Flash Batman. And all right, the Platinum Chase. That's the, I want to say comic colors as opposed to the movies. And I want to say this Batman is the, is it Dick Grayson Batman? Not sure how to recall the mythology, but as we move forward, looking at these Star Wars black figures, and yeah, got some pretty cool stuff out here. Here we got another Hot Shot. Oh, and by the way, I moved to another retailer, and here we have another Sideburn. So, like I said, I know there's a lot of people out there looking for these guys. I myself have been running into them quite often. Got a whole bunch of Studio 86Bs, Transformer 1 Primes. I've been running into those for quite a few stops now here and there the past couple of weeks. Got a 06 movie Starscream. That's pretty cool. Got another Party Wallop. I've been seeing these guys quite frequently. Almost every store I've been at, you've had at least 2 to 3 on the shelf. Bride of Frankenstein. First time I've come across her at a big box retailer. And looks really good in hand. I like it. More Naruto. Here we got the Atom. Digital. Batman. Digital. So let me see what else we got back here. Some more Batmans and these Spawn figures. Wow. And question to all you collectors out there. I had the original 05 and 06 Art of Spawn figures and Spawn covers. Are those the same, just repackaged? And there we got a giant, good looking Captain America. But here we go. I remember owning the original version of this guy. Same thing, was a clamshell, different looking clamshell, but I owned most of that run back in the day, and just wondering if it's a repackage, and if it is, I'm going to pick them up because those things go for hundreds of dollars nowadays. So just let me know in the comments, guys, if I should be keeping my eye out for these repackaged 30-year anniversary figures. Just look at more Gundams and more Dragon Ball Zs. Like I said, I've been running into mass hordes of these guys everywhere. Everywhere I've gone, it's just been nothing but Naruto and Dragon Ball Z figures. And yeah, back to that good looking cap we got there. And wow, Prince Adam and the Cringer. I know there's a lot of old He-Man fans out there like myself that are definitely looking for that guy. I do not collect He-Man, but I mean, as far as seeing stuff on that show, that's pretty awesome. It takes me back to the mid-'80s in my childhood. And we look at Tila there. And got a pretty awesome looking Skeletor over here. It's a Stranger Things crossover. Have no idea what that Stranger Things in the box is, but as far as an action figure, it looks pretty cool. Here we got a giant Raph. And here we got the Party Wagon again from the movie. I run into that quite often everywhere too. And here we got some more movie turtles. I'm assuming that these are going to go on clearance pretty soon as well. I like that Space Raph. I like that it's a throwback to my childhood. I remember that being a big thing as a kid. You can buy Ninja Turtles as space cadets or basketball players or different samurais. It's pretty cool. And as you can see, another retailer. And here we have another Party Walloper too. I know people have been looking for this Skywarp, so he's out there. Like I said, one of the big box retailers. You saw another Vector Prime there. Like I said, I've been running into him, Skyquake, Cybertron, Starscream. Something I have not seen is a Nemesis Prime core class out on the shelves, and see some Grimlocks, which if that's the one that unites to become that Volcanicus, makes me wonder how long they've had this in backstock. I don't know. There's what is that, a Shattered Glass Megatron. So here we go, moving on to the deluxe figs, and got a Sunstreaker Studio Series, got a Sideswipe Decepticon Soldier back there, Wheeljack. So What else we got over here? Got a Chromia. That's pretty cool. Don't know if I should take Chromia. My daughters like when I collect the fembots for them. And here we got that 106 is here from last time. If you saw my last video, it's still sitting there on the shelf. 2 of them. There was 3 last time. So in the 2 weeks since I've been back, they've sold 1. They sold about 2 movie dead Braun and Ratchets. So I don't think those are flying off shelves. And Big Bubba Rogers once again. Big Bubba Rogers once again. The Immortal Hulk Hogan. Got a whole bunch of them. Got 5 of them on the shelf. Got this nice looking 4-pack. Got a Stone Cold. Who was that? Booker T, Cena, and couldn't tell who the other guy was in there. Too quick of a glance. And me not collecting WWE anymore, I don't really pick them up and inspect. I just leave them on the shelf for the next guy. Seriously thinking about picking up the Tall Thug and the Short Gangster, just to go with the Bebop and Rocksteady gang. And I did actually pick up that Ghost of Krypton Superman about 2 weeks ago. It's actually on my last video as well. Look at that McFarlane 2-pack. But yeah, I needed to really review out on that one pretty soon. Look forward to that one, guys. And here we got another Legendary Lion, black one, different retailer. Like I said, we're visiting 3 today. Got that Spawn, got a Digital Flash 12-inch. Got the Rat King. Everything you saw in my last video. I just picked up Mondo at the last store. Haven't seen one of these in a while. This 4-pack, it's been a few months. I want to say at least 4 or 5 months since I've seen one in store. So obviously, I don't know if they put more out or if they're just, this one's just lingering back. In case you're wondering, yeah, the Karai that's missing, I already picked that up off the shelf. And I honestly, to God, did not even know that that Karai figure was a thing. Ran into it for the first time, found out about it for the first time in the store as I was filming this. There's that 2-pack from Dragon Ball Z, as I mentioned, I run into everywhere. We scour over the Pops, got a Leatherface, got a Groot. And this was amazement to me. I've never seen this in stores. The Batmobile from the animated series, the Joker Mobile. And yeah, wow. I didn't see the price on that. So we passed by Coraline, different 4 movie packs, more Naruto. And haven't seen this in stores in years either. Grunt and Jersey Red. First time I saw this in stores, I was not collecting NECA still. So, and this is the same store where I saw the Tall Thug and Short Gangster. So they have pretty much the entire Bebop and Rocksteady gang here. Jokerized Batman, got the Riddler there. And to my amazement, this was the first time I also saw a Starfire. I had never seen a Starfire. Got the digital Spawn right there as well. But I'd never seen Starfire. So I'm going to go ahead and pick her up as I take her off the shelf and put her in my basket. Let me scour forward and keep looking at these Joes. Like this Spider-Man. Got the variant, the label that's exclusive to this retailer. And as I was looking, my wife discovered that, yeah, Captain Boomerang Platinum was behind the Starfire. So wow, 2 scores in 1. Definitely adding that to the collection. And when it was all said and done, like I said, I picked up the Foot Guard, the Karai. Did pick up that Mondo Gecko as well. So not a bad visit today out there. Got the 2 Batmans people have been looking for. Got me the Lucius Fox, or as I call him, Luscious. And last but not least, like I did mention, I picked up that Starfire and Captain Boomerang. So like I said, it was an overall a great hunt. Sometimes I luck out with nothing. Sometimes I walk out with great things. But as always, see you next time.